Welcome back, guys, to Final Fantasy IX! As we step towards the twister in front of us and head into Cleyra. The tempest subsides! By the gods! Come on, let's go while we can! Indeed, let us press on! Must hurry! Must find yummy yummies! Seems that the twister itself doesn't guard against us. We start our ascent. There's some weird music abound here. What's this over here? Pull the lever? Sure thing. Opens up the door ahead. So considering this is a sandy place full of, well, sand, we expect there to be monsters that might be a little bit weaker to certain elements. We've got Thundara up a little bit. Let's switch to Blizzara, our ice staff. Make sure we have that to use. If the others can teach us 2 spells at once, this might be more useful. Let's make sure to pick up everything on the way. Phoenix down. Check the edges. But everything's covered in sand, that's for sure. I see the treasure chest hiding down there. Magician's shoes. I wonder if that can teach anything to our little Vivi here. Can indeed. Clear-headed. Not a bad ability there. Blind is an attack ability for someone. An MP plus 10%, even though he doesn't actually get that. So let's see how many points that costs. Clear-headed is exactly 5. He has 5. Prevents confusion. It's a pretty good thing. You don't want... Well, actually, he's probably one of the ones we can have confused the most. Now, what happens if we go towards the sand? It seems a random battle starts. I was wondering if we'd get sucked down into the nether. Instead, a gigantic sand creature appears. I don't think you'll be wanting to eat that there, Queena. I guess we could give it a little bit of a go. Don't know how much HP it has, however. Not that much. Unless we just knocked it down a little. We're supposed to go for the red dot rather than the body itself. I think that might be the case, actually. I mean, there might be 2 things to target. Yes, indeed there is. Right, now we know the secrets. Time to pile on the hurt. So everyone's still queued to attack the body. We can at least disable it from attacking us, hopefully. Tricky thing, having 2 different targets to attack. It tricked us, that's what it did. Oh, Queena did a hell of a lot of damage there. I wonder how much damage you need in general to knock down... It revives itself there. Do we have to do the damage within a certain time frame? Nope, we don't. It seems it's been taken down. So it's somewhere in the region of around 900 HP. Didn't get to try eat it. We learned how to defeat it. I'm pretty sure with Queen's millionaire ability on, we're gaining ourselves a lot of money. So now does it mean whenever we go towards the sand, we get into a fight? Maybe not. There's certain paths to take here. Something hidden just slightly behind the tree there. We got ourselves another ice staff. So now we've actually got 2 of those. I hope that we can, well, make something of them later on. If I had to be a betting man, I'd bet on that ice staff being very, very useful for this location. As if we want to use the spell itself, so we need a very strong attack on the main body. Kind of disable it a little bit. We could try with a small attack first. Not so worky. And you cast fire otherwise. We know where its rough HP value lies around. We're going to disable it first. Let's find out how much damage Cleyra does. Will we add Vivi's damage to it? 608. Right then, I'd imagine that we're just going to have to wait a second for Freya to come down. Keep Zidane ready to attack the main body. Cleyra ready to nom nom nom. If that doesn't defeat it, then it's... No, it doesn't. Okay, countered. Should be in eat range then, I'd imagine. If it isn't, I'd be surprised. No one really needs a massive potioning here. So let's hope Cleyra can eat it. I hope that she can learn an ability. If not, then it will say, oh, no can eat it at all. Even the red thing. Okay, then. Now we know, and knowing is half the battle. I thought we just couldn't eat the main sand part, but obviously we can't eat the red bit as well. Let's head onwards. At least these sand golems give some actual experience for once. So it looks like we can climb up and in there rather than go straight along here. Not sure what that exactly gives us though, however. We get up on high. Nothing else apart from that. Well, let's head up to the next level and find out if there's any kind of puzzle involved here. Take the treasure chest, no problem. The sand gushes outwards. There's a hole here, right? We'll examine it. So dark I can't see a thing. I guess the next step is to put the hand into it and hope that nothing bites it off. Oh, it's a switch. Okay. Uh-oh, sand's coming. So we turned off this sand. And I'm guessing filled up the next floor to another high level. But first of all, the big monsters come to the fore. And this looks like some kind of zoo, which would be amazing in terms of if we could eat it. Give it a go. Fire is not doing too much damage, that's always great. I suppose we've got rather good armor at the moment. Actually, Queen is going to eat well before Freya actually uses the spear ability here. A massive delay of it. Swallow? Don't swallow any of my guys, thank you. Well, it doesn't look like Queen is eating anyone. Because Queen has been eaten. That was an unexpected response to me trying to eat it. I hope we get Queen back, because that was a gigantic spear that just went through that zoo. Slightly odd. She doesn't get any experience of the battle, that's for sure. I assume she'll be back next time. How bizarre. How bizarre. Cleyra is in fact with us. As you can see, the sand is blasting out here. I wasn't going to try to go in it anyway. What I do want to do is initiate another battle with one of those. Generally, bird type, or in Final Fantasy VII, I think the monster I'm thinking of was a kind of cactus type guy with wings. Could give us White Wind as a blue magic ability. And that in itself was amazing. It was actually ridiculously good. Let's see if we need to add damage with Vivi somewhere. Looks like Cleyra might trance soon if they keep it up. Uh-oh, that means Zidane and Freya have actually got this one. No matter what, this one will die. And Cleyra, oh no, has hit trance at the exact wrong time. No matter what, I think the others are going to take it down. Oh, only 270 damage? No, Freya did enough. In fact, their HP is really, really low. So if we want to eat them at all, it's going to be pretty hard. It seems someone's near to leveling up. I think one of the monsters you could get this spell from that I'm wanting, it's White Wind by the way, if it's even in the game. Was a Zemselect? Is that the correct name? Is that a little bit of random Final Fantasy trivia for you? I always find it random when I remember things from old games anyway, my memory's horrible. Big Bird, thank you! So we know roughly where its HP lies at. Let's hope we can bring it to around a nice value and not kill it off. It's using Era, different from Cleyra. Cleyra doesn't do much damage after all. And yet it seems that everyone continues to bash on Cleyra as much as possible. I find that fairly humorous. Alright then, don't push it over the edge here, Vivi. That is if Freya doesn't get completely yomped. If we don't kill it quick enough, we're always going to be in the kind of frame of mind that we're going to lose. White Wind! That should double the current HP or something like that. Now comes the problem of doing enough damage but not finishing the fight. If we can get that ability, it's going to help us out a lot. I don't know if they're going to eat any more of us, however. Zidane's going to have to become a kind of little bit of a healer here. I thought Vivi's magic defense is pretty high. We managed to shrug that off, no problem. The main problem is, of course, now getting this ability off this guy. I've had him healing it up all the time. Stole another potion, so we can keep our healing going. Zidane doesn't get hit for much at all by that ability, however. Come on, Cleyra, you can eat it! Gain White Wind! It's an incredibly powerful healing spell, and we need some healing at the moment. Not just Riza's Wind for regen. We need something a little bit better. If only we could scan it and find out an exact HP value. And we can make this process a hell of a lot quicker. We didn't kill it, so that's always a good sign. Learned White Wind, great! Mind you, if we just ate it, wouldn't that have meant we ate Freya? We just ate the thing that ate Freya, so surely this is not a good time. Cleyra levels up, gains herself a very powerful new ability. So that was well worth the little search around there to find that monster again. Make sure that we get this. So what kind of ability is it? How much magic does it take? We learn Night, of course, which causes sleep to all targets. Not bad. White Wind, however. My Angel Snack uses Remedy on all party members, which is good, but restores HP of all party members. So now we actually have a heal on us. An all heal. It's going to provide, what, very useful stuff for us, really. We've now got a straight regen, a straight massive heal. Can't complain about that. Now where do we head out? Glad that we managed to get White Wind. We're trying to eat as many monsters, of course, as possible. To be able to get her the abilities that she needs to become an actual useful character. She can't learn them off of weapons after all. So then you may as well take down the main body so it can't attack us. Unless one attack can do that. Nope, it needs to be a strong enough attack to take it down, so we may as well not even bother until we take down the main body. Please stop casting spells on my resident spellcaster, or he'll go trance and beat you up. Turn it into just sandy goop. Finish it off. We might actually finish it before Freya even manages to land again. Seems it's reforming already. To be honest, we should have enough damage sources going on to it that it goes down. That Mithril Fork has allowed her random damage to actually prove a little bit more useful than before. Don't add status with Freya there? So I wonder if we can change any bit of armor. Or was it an accessory that she was earning on? I think it was indeed. We change the accessory to something better? No, doesn't look like it. Millionaire is about to be learnt by Cleyra, however. Which means we can finally start sending that yellow scarf around. What else have we got here? Clear-headed. I guess she'll have to stick with that for a little bit more, which means that she's literally full on everything and not being able to learn anything else, but we can improve her defense, that's for sure. Any improvements anywhere? She's still learning Reese's Wind. Okay then. It's not too bad. Now where's the way out? That's what I want to know right now. Oh, there's a treasure chest up on high there. How do we get there? Random battles, stop coming to face me right now. We're trying to sort out the puzzle, sir. We managed to get ourselves in. But it hasn't got us much further. As Mr. Monster Guy comes out for another try. Surely though, if we go straight for the heart, we should be able to kill it a little bit faster. We just have to deal with the damage coming back to us. Which is actually a ridiculously high amount, so we should maybe think more before we do stuff like that. It is actually better to take out the main body in terms of stopping damage coming in on your party. Two more level ups. Never a bad thing to get into the random battles in the end. More abilities learned, more HP and strength gained. We need to get up on high by the look of it. Can we head out here? Ah, that's simply a door, is it? I was expecting it to have some kind of more light leading us out, and she gained a needle fork there, Cleyra. But I think that's actually worse than what we've got, isn't it? The Mithril fork we stole was nicely ahead of time there. And we kicked the sand in frustration. I'm not trying to go up it anymore. Maybe there's a way past it for some kind of treasure. Received another tent. What's this to the left here? A Moogle. With a mailbox waiting. However, another random battle strikes. Not one of those sand guys. Ah, sand guys. Have I got enough HP to go a full round? Because I could use that tent that we just picked up. Ah, well, just take down the main body. We've got a little bit of HP lost after all. Basically, if I take out the main body and then attack with everyone on the heart, just standard, so no spear or anything. By the time Zidane gets round to his attack, the guy will have reformed, but he'll deal the finishing blow and therefore will dodge all the counters. Good strategy, right? Could use some of Vivi's spells, but of course we want to save the MP for any kind of boss. And then comes the worry that we might finish a boss off too fast and not steal something. Problematic. You may wake up, sir, but Zidane's about to put you back to sleep. Actually, that wasn't enough. Zidane, HP very low now. Even Vivi didn't finish it off, which means that Vivi is going to go down. Critical as well on back row target. So we're definitely going to need some healing after this. We learned auto potion, however, with Zidane, which might be quite useful. Because we can check out loads of potions and keep Zidane's HP tip-top. Then, of course, it might happen on low damage amounts. So as the Moogle here allows me to save, I bid you farewell for this episode. I'll have healed up by the time you see me next, and then we'll be checking, see if he has any mail being sent to him. Bye-bye.